you can see what I've got here. I've got a sweet potato here, and about a month or so ago I put it in this Pyrex, so you can see what it looks like here. So this is a shop bought sweet potato. If I remember correctly, I bought it from Aldi, so probably bought it 6 weeks or so ago, something like that, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I put it in this pot here, in this Pyrex. Fits perfectly. So you can see I've done it, look. I put some bits of wood, skewer things in the side, and literally just put it in the pot. Did this on a whim, wasn't planned. So there we are. I've seen people do this before. I'm going to see if it works here. Wonderful. So it's going to be planted in a pot down here in the polytunnel. And sweet potatoes, they like plenty of warmth. You want to be going for a minimum of about 25 degrees C, 77 Fahrenheit, something like that. Fertile but yet well draining soil. They don't like to be sitting about in, you know, overly waterlogged growing medium or soil. So I'll show you the pot here, and we will just literally plant this as it is. So here's the pot here. I don't know what size it is. I guess it's about 50 litres, something like that. In it, I've got some growing medium I had laying about. On the top, you can see here, I've got some multi-purpose compost here. This is Homebase brand. Underneath the growing medium, it consists of some garden soil from this garden and compost that I've either made or had laying about over the years. It's well draining here. Really not specific what I'm doing here. So they like a loose soil so that the tubers can grow, move about. You get the idea. So you can see that, look, that's really like light there, and should be able to put out some nice tubers. Let's add some water. This is rainwater from one of my water butts. Put that in just like so. So see, I've got some nice slips that have grown on this sweet potato here. Not going to worry about removing them, and look at the roots on the bottom of that. Really nice. And that's tap water in there. That's what it is. So I'm going to take these skewers out. Bits of them have remained in, but there we are, don't worry too much. And all I'm going to do is simply plant this in here like this. Cover it over. Leave my slips sticking out the top. And that's literally it. I've got it at the far end of the polytunnel here, so it should be nice and warm. It's warmer down this end than the other end because I leave the door open for ventilation most of the time anyway. So there we are. There it is. And we shall see what happens. Don't let it dry out. Greetings. So 19th of November, and you can see the sweet potato plant here. So time to tip it out, and let's see just what we've got in here. Yeah, it looks good. So we'll go to a different angle. Some teeny weeny little sweet potatoes. Oh, look at that one, look. That's a nice one. And we're just going to keep little diddy ones. Okay, so overall I'm very happy with my harvest here, considering made very little effort in actually growing these. I gave them probably on average around 2 or 3 litres of water every day, something like that. Some days I gave them 6 litres and wouldn't water them for like maybe 3 or 4 days. I just made sure, or tried to make sure, the growing medium didn't dry out. So considering these have been grown from a shop bought sweet potato, I'm very happy, and they're being grown in a container as well. So if these are in the open ground in some nice loose soil and here in the polytunnel, they probably would have done even better, or maybe even outside with the weather this year. So we'll see what happens next year, but either way it's going to be interesting, and this has opened me up to the more of the possibility of growing sweet potatoes here. So that's the biggest one there. The shape of that's probably done that because of how it was growing in the pot. That's the next biggest one. You know, nothing enormous, but pretty happy overall, and some little baby little, you know, sort of diddy ones here, but they'll be delicious as well to cook up. So next year going to really be expanding on this project, and if you like my work, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what sweet potatoes you've grown. But yep, I'm going to call this a success, but of course with gardening in general, plenty more to build on. Let me know what you think. See you next time.